Bit of a palaver tonight. I've got these sticks piled up in front of the fire and didn't really give myself a lot of room to actually ignite the thing. So I'm probably going to make a pig's ear of it tonight. But yeah, I could just about get my hands in there to light the cotton wool and Vaseline. Bit of a funny angle. And then I had the problem of where's my phone going to sit? Because people seem to leave a lot of comments about the fire. And they like to watch it, they like to see it be lit. And we don't want to deprive anyone. But maybe I shouldn't have put my sticks too, well, that close to the entrance of the fireplace. I was trying to put my phone further back, but I've moved the bricks I used last time to sit the phone on, so I had limited space to stick the phone. But we managed to get it in shot. I'm getting smoked out quite a bit now. When this is a light, I need to push it to the back of the fireplace so I can use the chimney as designed. At the moment the smoke's just pouring out the front. So I'm going to sit in my chair. There we go. Smoke's bellowing out from all the little gaps at the moment. But like I say, when that's a light, well, when it takes a bit better, I'll push all that back to the back of the fire. Oh, it seems to be working right now. Now it's flames coming out of the rear there, out the back. Spot on. Perfect. God, there's no smoke coming out the front at all now. Now the flames are going out the back at the top. Woo, yeah. That's working better than I imagined. Only problem is I've got a feeling the let's get that in shot. The bricks at the top are just gonna snap under the heat. I think we're gonna have a problem with the bricks and the concrete slab I've got. I don't think they're gonna withstand the heat very well. I'm gonna get a glove on for this, just because I know there's gonna be slugs or spiders on the sticks. They're not flame resistant gloves, but I know a couple of these sticks did have thorns, and I don't really want to be caught out grabbing any thorns at night in the dark. Oh, let's just chuck handfuls on. Handful of sticks going on. I'm not bothered about doing one at a time. We are now, because I've run out of space. That's a lot more sticks than I normally put on. I didn't let the small ones take before I started chucking on these bigger ones. Being a bit impatient tonight for some reason. Oh, there we go, and the smoke. Now the flames have died down, the smoke's coming out the front again. But there we go. As soon as the heat starts to build up again, the smoke goes straight out the back. There we go. The front's now clear of smoke. Flames just on show there out the back of the fire. That's the back. I'm just going to sit down and watch this actually. Don't need to do anything else. Yeah, fireplace is working alright. We'll push all that to the back though, because I want the fire at the back of this fireplace. Oh, you can see the flame is actually getting sucked inwards and upwards. That's sucking air from the front, and all the heat and flames are coming out the back of the fire. And the back's over there, and you can see the angle of the flames. That chimney's working a treat. Oh, that's brilliant, and the wind direction's good. Nice. Well, there's my fire for tonight, lads. Just sitting about a metre away at the moment, so I might have to move back. The radio's just down there to the left. I've turned it off temporarily, as obviously while I light the fire. Logbook's getting a bit damp now as the temperature's changed. That's roaring. There's no smoke at all though. I can't see any smoke now. That's working a treat. That's sucking in like mad. It sounds awesome. Whoa, the amount of heat coming out the back. Oh, we like this fireplace. As I say, the only thing that's going to let it down is if all the bricks crack and it falls into itself. I don't know if you can hear that, how close I can get. That's making a nice constant hissing sound. And yeah, it sounds like a normal house fire. And yeah, that is sucking all sorts of air in from the front. Flames now pouring out the back, at the top. Wicked. I'm gonna love this tonight. Right, everyone is sitting at home. Wow, that heat, that's too hot. Right, I want to chuck a few bigger things on. Got these bits here just to give me a bit of a bed of coals before I start feeding in the posts. That is burning furiously. Crikey, that's better than it was beforehand. Amazing. And yeah, as for smoke, I know it's quite dark out here on camera, but I can't see any smoke at all now. It's up to speed. Right, I'm going to start feeding it. Catch you in a bit. Right, pasta's in the fireplace. A bit like an oven, really. It's nearly ready. Only took about 5 minutes. And I've got the Dolmio carbonara sauce. And I'm going to wolf that down because I'm quite hungry now. And it's about 11 o'clock at night. Go in there's like an oven. The heat coming from that is awesome. So there's my carbonara. Oh, a bit smoked out now. Ugh. I've turned up the brightness on the phone so you can't actually see it. Yummy carbonara. It was the exposure. I've turned the exposure down now. Cooked in my little fireplace. Happy camping. Oh, well, stuffed now, cleaned up, good old baby wipes. Now I'm going to put it away. Got to keep clean and put everything away you don't need or use. Right, I'll catch you in a bit when I'm sat down by the fire chilling out with my good friend here. I enjoyed the last one I bought, so I thought why not take another one this time. Right, I'm going to get tidied away. Right, well it's 11:15, radio's still active. Just been speaking to a couple of local boys around here. I think one's a bit envious of the location and, you know, sitting here in my little armchair, just cracked open the beer. Well, technically yeah, tequila. I've got the 3 logs posts, just going to slowly push them in, and if need be I've got a plank left over there, and there's still a plank sitting in the tree. Yeah, cracking night. Radio's been off and on all day. I mean, 1 minute it was dead for like an hour and then it picked up, there was a skip coming through. I'm sure I think it was the bloke in Brighton in the caravan with his wife. I'm sure they were talking to someone called Gary. Not sure if it was 104. And then I heard them talk to someone on the Clee Hill. And then I got a message of Mark 009 who said he was in the Clee Hill, had a copy with someone in Eastbourne. Not had a QSO with anyone from the old part of the country. I'm going to put it back on 36 because I just flipped down to 19 quickly just to see who's on there. But I did put on Facebook that I was going to be sitting here on 35 if anyone wanted to call in. And I could hear voices in the background. Not enough to have a contact with, but we've had quite a few really today, probably a good 20 or so contacts I think. Yeah, as I said, Ireland's been coming through, Scotland's been coming through, France had that copy with south of Spain, so it's been going alright. It's been a really chilled out day. chilled out, chill out. I can chill out even more now. Finished eating and cleaned up. Just sitting here now, having a drink, watching the fire die down. Well, I'm going to feed it probably for like another hour. That's probably about 3-4 foot posts sticking out the front of it there. Yeah, the configuration of the bricks compared to last time is working amazingly. When the flames get high, no smoke comes out the front. It's just died down a little bit where I've moved the logs forward. So I've got a puff of smoke coming out now and then. But when the flames kick up high, that thing just sucks in from the front and blows out at the back. And the heat, when I walk around the back of it, oh, the heat from the back of it is horrific. Again, I'm sitting slightly off centre, just in case it spits anything out. I'd rather be to the side of it than directly in front. And yeah, my legs are nice and toasty sitting here, even with it nice and low at the moment, without, you know, mental flames like I had earlier. So the radio's sitting on 35 now. There's still quite a few on 1.9. I'm not going to bother checking the other modes because it means moving. I can just about reach the mic from here. That's all good. And yeah, I'll probably come back when I'm clearing off the bed later. Not sure yet, depends how it goes. But don't expect me on the radio too early tomorrow. I might have a bit of a lay-in. Right, in case I don't come back on later. Good night, tube. See you in a bit. Now this is what wild camping, bugging out, stealth camping, whatever it is, this is what it's all about. And I've not even touched the drink yet. They're still sitting there. Right, I'm blind from the light, but this is for you. Cheers. Oh, that tastes good. Right, YouTube, well, it's 1:45. On the radio, everything's all packed away, just because it's got damp. Everything's got a layer of water on it, just with the dew coming in. The beer's finished. The fire's just dying down. I've just put my boots back on. I've been sitting here with my boots off for about an hour. Really hot, absolutely baking hot, way too hot in front of that fire. Phone's on charge. Got a signal from about 11 o'clock, I think. Always get a signal late at night or if it's really foggy. But yeah, I'm gonna get off to bed now because I want to play some more radio tomorrow. And I'm run out of firewood. I like to watch it burn out so it's just coals. So I'm going to get in the hammock. I've rolled up my fleece into the sleeve like I would my jacket or anything else. Just fold it all into the sleeve and you get a nice little pillow. Oh, I'm not actually watching one video. Very precautious here because again it's not flat. This lands on an angle. Quite dangerous, I suppose, to have my boots unlaced. Got a bit of tidying up to do. Everything that was on the mat with me, the EDC, lighter, backy, filters, gloves, first aid kit, pens, antenna for the handset. It's just been thrown down here. It was all down by the fire earlier. As you can see, the Solar Go box is all wet. That had a layer of water on it. It's dried off now. I don't know if it was nothing else. There's nothing up here. It must just be the heating everything up in the area, and obviously the cold air hitting it, the heat from the fire. So everything up here is wet free. Everything down by the fire was getting a bit wet, so I packed it all up, moved it up here. Right, well, I'll bid you good night, and we'll see you in the morning. Got to dig out the sleeping bag now. It's the last thing you want to get out, because otherwise it just sits here all night filling up with bugs. And I need to put my phone down and do it. Right, ta-da.